Hello everyone, my name is Hadel-Lynn and today we are going to be testing out the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We are going to unbox this bad boy as well as test out its features to see if it's great for beginners like me. And lastly, take it for a test vlog here in San Diego. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And with that, let's get started. Alrighty, let's get started with testing out this bad boy by ignoring the instructions included, because let's be honest, I do not do well with written instructions and would rather just watch a YouTube video. Now, notice me struggling to figure out how the adapter for the micro SD card works. So what they include in the package is the micro SD card adapter, just in case your laptop doesn't have a micro SD insert. Putting in the micro SD card in the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 itself, you kind of have to use the corner of your nail to kind of insert it in, just because it's so finicky and it's so sensitive, so just keep that in mind. Now, setting up the Osmo Pocket 3, you have to turn it to the right side, aka clockwise, because otherwise it won't work. So it'll ask you what language you want it in, which I clicked English, and then it'll show you a QR code, and it only gives you a maximum amount of times that you can ignore it. For those who have an Android, just like me, getting the DJI app is very complicated. It's not on the Play Store at all. You actually have to download it from the direct website, and then if it doesn't work after that, because that's what happened to me, you have to put your phone in airplane mode, so that way when you put it on airplane mode and then turn on the Bluetooth, it will then connect. Now let's look at the features here. I'm just kind of playing around with the buttons to be, probably just watch a YouTube video on how to set it up a little bit later. If you have the original DJI Mic 1, where you have to connect it, if you have a battery pack, you can insert it through the back and then just make sure to turn it on. It only really works if you have like a tripod, and then you can just use it as is.
Hi everyone. So this here, the Osmo Pocket 3 itself, so I put it on the battery pack and the tripod. The configurations are very similar to using the GoPro, which I also have as well for when I'm doing like shots from when I'm in the water and stuff. This is so light. The interface of it is very similar, where you have to swipe and just kind of go through it. I will say, because of the fact that it is so light, I get nervous about it because this is very sensitive. It's not weather resistant. The one thing I was very nervous about is whether or not my original DJI 1 mic would be able to connect to this while having a tripod set up, and the answer to that is yes, it can, which is so great because I did not want to get rid of that. Now, in terms of the overall gimbal setup, this thing is so light, but it's also very fidgety. So if I put it down while it's on, it'll kind of start to vibrate and almost kind of break apart a bit. So I have to be very cautious about that. In addition, if you look at the touch screen and stuff, very sensitive. I would say, probably to make myself feel better, I would probably get a silicone case cover for the whole thing. I would also get screen protectors, possibly for both the gimbal and the screen itself. I will say, in terms of some of the things that I've noticed, is that when you turn it, it has to only be towards the right way. I don't know why I instinctively think it has to turn the leftwards, but just keep in mind that it does that. And that when I turn it from one side to another, if you don't put it at the auto rotation, it might turn off, and that it could turn off in 2 seconds. You can change those in the settings later. And so I'm really excited to take this for a test run out here in San Diego. So you're gonna see just random aspects of my life out here in San Diego with me using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3.
All right, good morning everyone. I am out on my morning hot girl walk, as I like to call it. Honestly, I'm loving how stable like the footage looks like. You know, it's just looking so clean. But yeah, I'm absolutely like loving the stability of this. Right, we are going to be testing out the face tracking feature, and I'm just going to see like if it can follow me pretty far. Okay. I'm going to look like a lunatic in this park, but whatever, I don't care. Let's see how far I can like walk out of frame. Okay, so I'm kind of walking pretty far, and I can still see the camera like still tracking me. I'm gonna go like all the way to this tree. It is so windy out here. Then we're gonna walk into frame. Okay, so far so good. Like, it's following me pretty well. Like, ooh, I look so cute from this angle probably. Anyways, ooh, I'm doing like a little monologue for you guys. But okay, so this is just for like the normal level. Let's try it out for the different levels. Slow rotational speed. So let's just pretend I am walking up to you. You know, model walk. All right, this is the rotational speed of like fast. Catch me outside! Okay, so this is supposed to be like the tilt lock option, where you kind of are allowed to zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. I don't really see like much of a difference, to be honest. Okay, so this is the FPV. It's supposed to be for like creative shots. So maybe if I'm just like, whack. This is the FPV Perpendicular. So I guess I have to run. 1, 2, I'm testing out the low light feature now, and the brightness on this is really good, which is great because we are at the one and only Tacos El Gordo. Well, there's a lot of Tacos El Gordo, but the one important one in San Diego. We are in Tacos El Gordo. This is the most San Diego thing you can do. Like, look at it. Look at how beautiful all this food appears to be. Look at it. And I can't wait to eat it. And tacos. No tacos. Okay, so this is supposed to be the dynamic framing. I'm not really sure if it's working well or not, but this is apparently it. Right now we are in North Park and we're gonna go get my very first tattoo.
I can't film it.
Hey everyone, I'm not gonna lie, like my lower back still hurts from the tattoo. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. It honestly truly helped. I'm so grateful for every single one of you who watch these videos. In the future, I really hope to make an update video about my experience with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, so really watch out for that. Feel free to continue watching through my YouTube journey on how I started to how I became monetized and following my now current journey of becoming a new grad nurse here in San Diego. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And with that, I wish you all it's a beautiful day here in San Diego, so I wish you all a beautiful day and a beautiful night. Good night.